I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight.
Yes, people, welcome back to Let's Talk Premier League. We're here for Coventry versus Nottingham Forest. It's the last watch-along of the weekend. It's the last watch-along of the Championship weekend. And what a game we've gotten. It's great to see Coventry back at the Ricoh Arena. I'm joined by Cop. Liam is on his way. We're going to bring you excellent coverage of this game. I promise you that much. Cop can't talk because his background noise is normally horrific, so he'll be talking in the chat, the private chat, or the main chat, one of the two, throughout the game, so you can interact with Cop that way. I'll obviously be talking because there's no background noise here. There's no background noise. But Coventry are back at the Ricoh Arena, and how good does that feel? I mean, as an Argyle fan, I could never dream of being away from home park for longer than a summer break. Coventry have been away from their home for 2 years. And that is insane. Yes, Birmingham have looked after Coventry very well, as a lot of their fans have said, but nothing beats home, and Coventry are home. But the lineups today, the lineups are Simon, so we'll go for the Coventry lineup first. We've got Simon Moore, Carl McFadden, Waghorn, O'Hare, Sheaf Hayam, Gayorkas, Matson, Debo, Da Costa and Hammer. That is the starting lineup for Coventry. The starting lineup for Nottingham Forest is Samba, Gabriel, Mebiso, McKenna, Bong, Yates, Colback, Lolly, Johnson, Mighton and Taylor. That is the lineup for the Nottingham Forest team. Obviously, the manager of Coventry, as we all know, is Mark Robbins. And the manager of Nottingham Forest is, in fact, the one and only Chris Hughton. God, you can't say that, mate. Coventry's doesn't sound cheap. You don't even know their players. Look, Coventry are home. And what a moment for Coventry. They're walking out of the tunnel at the Ricoh Arena, or shall I say it's now the Coventry Building Society Arena. I will call it the Ricoh Arena because that's what I think of it. But there's a lot of passion with the Coventry fans. They're back home. It's not quite a full house, but it is a lot of fans there. I think I heard something about 10,000 or so. A lot of fans there. Obviously, no handshakes before the game due to obviously all the coronavirus. It is still going around, but Coventry is looking big. A big amount of fans there. A lot of home support for the fans there as well. Collins is saying 5-0 for League. They're not in the Champions League, I'm afraid, but they have won it twice. Big up to Max, who says, big up Niall, bro. What a game we have with these two sides. I predict a Forest victory of 3-1, a 3-1 Forest win. I think that slightly mad. That is a slightly mental thought. That is a bit mad, but no, it easily could happen. Cop says, big up Max. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be an interesting one. Obviously, Coventry are going for the 3-5-2 or the 5-2-3 or 5-2-1-2, whatever you want to call it. I call it a 3-5-2. That is how I see it. I am mad inside and out, bro. You should know this by now. I do. And for Nottingham Forest, they've gone for a 4-2-3-1, as we saw Fulham do earlier on today. So that was also a good game. I really enjoyed that game. Max says, big up to you too, Klopp. Cop. But no, it's great to see the fans back inside Coventry, back inside the Ricoh Arena for the first time now. They are doing I think it's a minute's applause or a minute's silence for all the fans that have unfortunately lost their lives due to coronavirus, and everyone that just hasn't been, who unfortunately is not with us. Actually, I think this might be for a player. I do apologise. Not sure which player it is, but there is a minute's applause for this player, who I will find out now. I will find out. There's a minute's applause. So yes, the game will be starting very shortly. So yeah, put your predictions in the chat if you so wish to. What do you think we're going to see? I think we're going to see an interesting game. I do think we're going to see an interesting game. Kickoff is next. Kickoff is next. Kickoff is absolutely next. Yeah, obviously, as I say, the minute's applause is going on at the moment. The referee will stop that in just a second, if I remember correctly. Great to see fans back. It's for George Curtis. George Curtis is for the minute silence. So obviously all the fans inside the Ricoh Arena are currently paying tribute to George Curtis, who is unfortunately no longer with us. FA Cup managed Coventry, if I do remember correctly. I think he may have won them the FA Cup. So, you know, a huge loss to their fan base as they do their minute silence. Yes, tragic. Well, yeah, lost his life today, and there we have it. The family, friends, I think everyone there clapping. I mean, what can you say about legends of clubs like that, especially of Coventry, who are a big club. The commentator for BBC, who's doing the radio for obviously Coventry, is just showing us Nottingham Forest get into a huddle, and they're ready for the match. So are Coventry, and so am I. It is lovely to see fans back in the stadium. No, you're ahead. I am ahead. I can't pause it, I'm afraid. I can't pause it. Oh my God, there's a sub for Forest called Cafu. There is a sub for Cafu. You are completely correct there. But we are joined by Liam, and that's perfectly. I'm a genius, guys. I have just worked out that I am, in fact, a freaking genius. As I just moved my camera back. There we go. There we go. Sorted. I'm a genius, guys. You can tell me that in the comments if you so wish to. I've made everything fit perfectly, so I'm a freaking genius. And we'll end the stream there because I'm just too good. No, I'm joking. We've got 90 minutes of football to watch. Liam, how are we doing, mate?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not too bad. I've just realised the only issue is Liam's name is currently cut out by Coventry City. I do apologise, Liam.
That's all right.
You know,
Okay.
shit happens, I guess is the saying. And we are underway. Coventry are kicking from left to right, Forest from right to left. Coventry in all blue, sky blue, that is. And Nottingham Forest are in red shirts, white shorts, and red socks. Chris Hughton is what a legendary game is Chris Hughton. I love Chris. And Cobb says R.I.P. Liam. Nah, he's not dead. His name's just no longer on show. But we have got all the information you want to see. You've got the lineups. You've got the numbers. I haven't put names on, Jesus, guys. I haven't worked that bit out. we are experimenting, but I think if I was to try and put names in, it's going to get extremely confusing. It's very small. Maybe on solos, so I might make it a bit bigger and put names in. You never know. But for this one, this is what we've got so far. But as I say, the content is looking to be improved all the time. Forest just fouling the Coventry player there. So it's a free kick to Coventry on the halfway line on the left-hand side. As we get this shit underway. Long ball upfield to Waghorn. Waghorn keeps it in play, but loses the ball to a Forest player who kicks it upfield. Only as far as another Sky Blue player. All the pressure in the first couple of minutes have been applied by Coventry. Free kick. Oh no, offside. If that was an offside, that would have definitely been a free kick. But yeah, Liam, prediction. What do you think we're going to see today?
Sorry, both say again.
What do you think your score? What score prediction you're going for today?
I'm going to go 2-1 Forest.
Unbelievable. I'm going to go for it's the return home. I'm going for 2-1 Coventry. Go on, Coventry. You're back home, and Clark Johnson. So I have gone for 2-1 Coventry. Liam has gone 2-1 Forest, and Cop said 5-0 Forest because they won the Champions League 2 more times than Spurs and Arsenal. I feel like Cop was bullying Arsenal fans there, which was. No, 0-0. Cop's like, yeah, it's going to be a great game. It's 0-0. 0-0 written all over it. I hope not. I'm hoping that we get a lot of goals. So I keep changing the scoreboard. That would be beautiful. But Forest with the ball on the halfway line, running forward. I am on 2 minutes 46.
16 minutes ahead. 16 seconds ahead of me. Jesus.
Oh, Jesus. Well, I can't pause this, I'm afraid, guys. I do apologise. When I need to get my other... Once I sort my TV out there, which is meant to be my streaming TV.
Let me try.
But until then, no can do, I'm afraid. Nottingham Forest have got a former Argyle player in Fornal on the bench. So Fornal is on the bench. Their bench consists of Horvath, Figadou, Back, Fornal, Cafu, Zinkernagel, and Carvalho. And on the Coventry bench, you've got Ben Wilson, Michael Rose, Jody Jones, Jamie Allen, Josh Pask, Tyler Walker, and Jordan Shipley. That's the bench there as Coventry pass it all the way back to Simon Moore, the goalkeeper, who kicks it way out of the building and somewhere into Ireland. Not the greatest start for the goalkeeper when you're kicking it out. Arsenal style. Speaking of Arsenal, didn't they lose 1-0 today? R.I.P. Luke. Yeah, they might have lost 1-0. What, to Spurs? That's brutal. But it is only pre-season. And is that a free kick? No. Referee says no. And Coventry try and pass it out from the back, but that is blocked. But they're going to try a different route down the left, and then they just boot it outfield and lose the ball on the halfway line to a Forest player. Forest just passing it around the back. You would expect Chris Hughton's team to have more of the ball. That would be the thought process. I've just kicked off. Time to turn off my TV. You're 4 minutes 45 seconds behind. Wow, Cobb, that is. I don't think I've ever been 4 minutes behind by anyone. O'Hare couldn't quite keep the ball there. What was that, Liam?
How many minutes you on?
5:05, 5:06, 07, 08, 09, 10, 11, 12.
6 seconds beyond. It's not bad.
That's not too bad. Internet is shit. I hate you, BT. Cop hates BT. It might not be BT. It might just be. Where are you watching it on, Cop? He's watching it on the dodgy stream, isn't he? That's what he's doing. He's watching it on the dodgy stream. Slow start from both sides. A couple of mistakes, but Coventry sort of playing themselves into trouble here. Right from the start, they're playing themselves into trouble as Forest break down on the left. Cross gets shot, cross shot. That was a mix of both, I think, but doesn't quite do what they need to do from Lolly. And Simon Moore can just pick that up quite nicely and keep moving. I was just saying Dabo had the ball, but now Coventry break again on the left-hand side.
Ooh.
Taylor, Lolly, and that's going to be a goal kick. Goal kick to Coventry. Lyle Taylor is the Nottingham Forest striker. A very good Lyle Taylor.
Do you want to know how many minutes I'm on now?
Yes, please.
6 minutes, 37, 38, 39, 40.
Okay, you're 2 seconds ahead of me.
Okay.
Sky TV. Sky Sports main event on TV. Oh dear. Okay. That is mad. If you're watching it on TV and you're 4 minutes behind, you've got some... I'd write worded email. Coventry breakdown on the left-hand side. Passes it centrally. Now they work it onto the right side. No, left side. There, right. Cross goes in, straight to keeper. Samba is not going to mind having them all day long. He'll quite enjoy that, I think. He throws it to the right with Matson, and that's going to be a free kick. Doesn't get any of the ball, does the Coventry player, and takes all of Matson. Ian Matson, that is. Gets to take it all. Just showing a picture of John Silett, former Coventry player from 1962 to 66, a manager in 1986 to 1990. So spent 8 years at Coventry City as a player and as a manager. Free kick taken by Samba for Nottingham Forest. Hit it up high, but over Lyle Taylor's head and straight into Simon Moore's gloves. Time to switch to EE. He won the FA Cup with them as a manager, says Cop. That is correct. That is very factually correct. Factually correct. As long ball upfield, over everyone's head and straight into the keeper's gloves. I mean, the keepers are having catching practice at this rate, and if they continue doing all this all game, the keeper's going to absolutely love life. I mean, so far the keepers have got an easy ride here, but Nottingham Forest lose it on the left-hand side. Shot blocked. Number 13, which would be, certainly ain't number 13. Number 8 or number 9. Waghorn that had the shot, but it was blocked. Waghorn, very, very good and experienced player. Coventry at the ball again, passing it to or through their centre-backs, working it onto the left-hand side. As they continue to fly in again, the ball goes all the way back to the keeper for Forest, who gets it round to 20, 23. No, that's 13, which is Bong on the left-hand side for Forest. Now it's with Yates. Forest just trying to calm things down now, just passing the ball between themselves. Cop says, I will always remember that 3-2 win over Spurs. Glory, glory, Coventry. Forest are looking the more composed of the two, but yeah, Coventry, they're sort of long ball in it. They're sort of long ball in it. As Coventry try and break with Colback, but Colback's run into a cul-de-sac of about 4 Nottingham Forest players, including Lyle Taylor, as on the right-hand side with Matson. All the way back to Samba for the goalkeeper of Nottingham Forest, who boots it long, headed away by Coventry to the halfway line. Tries to put in a pass to put O'Hare through, but doesn't quite work out. And now Simon Moore for Coventry in nets will have the ball and will roll it back out to the number 29, which is De Costa. De Costa with the ball, I'm pretty sure. I hope it's De Costa. If not, I've really fucked that up. but we'll see how this does. We'll see. 10 minutes in. 10 minutes in. No real attempts to speak of as of yet. Coventry looking a little bit, nervous with the ball. There is a very high press going on from Nottingham Forest, so that should benefit them. Try and get a bit of high press. That's what Rotherham did to our goal yesterday. A bit of a high press. You've got to try and find a way around it. Normally by hoofing it long, but that doesn't normally work well. Coventry moving forward with number 10, which is Callum O'Hare, but this time he hits that way wide. Nice bit of work though from O'Hare. Runs with the ball, carries the ball a very, very long way, but it was that end product. It was that final bit that doesn't quite work out too well. In the Championship last season, he had the most appearances, assists, open play chances, created dribbles, opposition box touches and tackles. So O'Hare was a key part of Coventry City's season last year. Obviously, Nottingham Forest did have I don't know what you're trying to show me.
We beat Pompey by 2 for the away attendance.
Oh, nice. But yeah, I completely forgot. Oh yeah, Nottingham Forest have lost a player though. Obviously, they did have James Garner from Manchester United on loan last season, but he's obviously still with United at this precise moment. Cop says review of the Rotherham Argyle straight after this stream, lads. Indeed. Cop says I'm gonna watch Liverpool and Bilbao. Atletico Bilbao. Chris Houghton looking quite dapper today.
No, that was my comment.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Liam says the review is straight after. That is true. That is very true. Back to the game, though. Nottingham Forest just passing it along now. Nottingham Forest seem a lot calmer with possession than Coventry do, as long ball over the Coventry defence. Lyle Taylor gets onto the end of it, shoots, and that is wide. Way wide, and that's gone out for a throw-in. Good chance there for Lyle Taylor, though. You don't want to give him too many of those chances per game. Just brushes off Dabo. And that shot right at the end, almost good enough to get it in. Lyle Taylor, I think, famous for, was it Charlton that he refused to train? I have no idea. I know he refused to train somewhere. But here come Coventry on the break. It's with Grockers, O'Hare. And Nottingham Forest just crowd them out a little bit. But O'Hare keeps the ball. Gets it to the left-hand side. Blocked. Corner to Coventry, or was that a shot? I think that was a shot. No, it was Matson there. Ian Matson, who I think was on loan at Charlton last year, Last season he was on loan at Charlton, so certainly see how he does. He's on loan from Chelsea. As we know, most Chelsea players or youngsters go out on loan. Nottingham Forest with ball now. 14 minutes in. A bit of a slow start now. Well, it's sort of calmed down. I think the nerves for Coventry. Back at home, obviously, as I've repeated a fair few times. But there were probably a few game nerves, and that would be a corner to Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest have really started this game extremely well. Great to see fans back in the stadiums as well. Don't forget to put yours in the chat as well, as they just show a picture of Johnson. Johnson, who was on loan at Lincoln City last summer.
There's a wonderful fan base.
Nice. Don't know what's going on here. Lolly's just Liam, let's talk about the game, mate. All right. attacking stats. Last season, Nottingham Forest were pretty diabolical attack-wise last season. They were pretty poor, pretty poor. I can't remember if Lyle Taylor was with them last season. If he wasn't, that's a great addition to your team. He'll get you goals. But yeah, Jesus Christ, Cobb. Lyle Taylor there, trying to get play moving forward again. Nottingham Forest obviously using a few of their younger players like Johnson, who was, as I said, on loan at Lincoln City last year. Had a very good season with Lincoln City. Unfortunate not to get promoted, obviously, with them as he was out on loan with them last season. I think he was on loan from Manchester City, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. Cross goes in, Lyle Taylor nearly getting his head onto it, but Simon Moore is able to catch that and set Coventry on another attack, but they lose possession very quickly there, and Nottingham Forest tried to attack him again, but this time Coventry see off that attack and try and start things off back with Simon Moore, who gets it to Ian Matson.
Oh my god.
Coventry just passing it around. Oh, Coventry down the left-hand side. Oh, this could be promising. Oh, that's a poor pass, poor final pass there. If he had just put it a little bit more to his left, Waghorn was there waiting, but not quite enough direction or accuracy on that. A big, good chance there for Coventry, but didn't quite come off how they would have wanted it to. Coventry will try again. Going down, they're liking that left-hand side. It's where most of the attacks are coming from. Don't forget, put your comments in the chat, guys, if you are watching on YouTube. If you're watching on Twitter, join us on YouTube and hit that like button. Also hit that subscribe button. We're 18 minutes into the first half. Coventry player is down, and the referee will just blow here and check he is okay. I think it may be a head injury, so that'll be why. There's a minute's applause for Callum Baker Osborne.
Can they not do it at the start of the game?
No, I think it's a certain period of the game. We've done that a couple of times. Might be a reason it's in the 18th minute. But obviously, he's sadly passed away. So here's a minute's applause for that poor young guy who tragically lost his life. The referee will start with a drop ball here. Colback just and a bit too close for the referee's liking, as is Lyle Taylor. Referee basically telling them all to fuck off, to put it politely. Colback is getting a bit lippy at the referee, and the referee's like, yeah, do go away. Colback is literally being told to go away. If Colback's not careful, the referee will book him. And there we go. We have the drop ball, and we are off again. This time Coventry have the ball. Again, they're not looking that comfortable in possession. But Liam, we're 20 minutes into the game now. What's your thoughts on the first 20? Who do you think's dominated the game so far?
I think Coventry's dominated the game a little bit, to be honest. I see them getting a goal before Nottingham Forest. I see. Oh, is he getting that? No. Yes, he is. But Coventry dominated the game so far. I do see them scoring before Forest. So yeah, Coventry looking decent so far.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Coventry, they're not looking as easy in possession, obviously, with the ball, but they are getting some good chances. I think, I should say, only a matter of time, but I do think Forest do have that ability just to be a bit clinical. Good evening, says Dylan. Good evening to yourself. Shit game, few surprises. Say that when you ask me. Yep. Cop says shit game, few surprises. And Cop's not too impressed with the quality of this game, to be fair. I'm guessing Cop just believes in the Premier League quality. Lyle Taylor shouting at someone. I don't know why. Cop being a Liverpool fan. Jackie Colback. Yeah, didn't he play for Newcastle as well as Sunderland? If I remember correctly.
I think he did. I can't remember.
Yeah, I mean that shit's not normally allowed. It's like Ruben Reed left us for, didn't he go Forest Green and then he went to Exeter? So you don't do shit like that.
Left us.
Hmm?
Then the forward left us.
Yeah, Coventry. It'll be interesting to see what the stats say about the game so far, but you'd argue Coventry have more.
And if you don't know who I'm on about, just look at who scored in the 10th minute yesterday.
Ethan says you can take Waghorn out of Derby, but you can't take the Derby out of Waghorn. That's where I remember I knew I remembered his name from somewhere. Yeah, it's Derby County, isn't it? Obviously, Derby going through so many issues right now. You do feel for Derby. You really do feel for Derby. And hopefully they can fix it sort of relatively soon. Yeah, played for Magpies and left for Forest. When's the next transfer talk now? Tuesday, probably. I don't know. Might not be Tuesday, actually.
Never.
Maybe Wednesday. The transfer talk is going to be really, really reduced now. Mainly because football is back. Football is back. And as a football channel, look, yeah, talking about transfers can be fun, but I'm also really bored about talking about transfers. Oh, where is Haaland going? Or where is Harry Kane? I don't care anymore. It's nice whilst there's no football on, because there's something to talk about. But football's back now. Max says Waghorn should have stayed, but it is what it is. Did they have the money to afford him? That is the question. Also, thank you to Ethan, who has subscribed to the channel. We are doing a lot more championship watch-alongs and EFL just in general, because I don't think enough people actually, well, I don't think a lot of people do EFL sort of coverage like this. So we are going to look to try and do a lot more EFL coverage for you guys. The cameras at Coventry are some of the worst cameras I've ever seen. They haven't quite got the colour when they zoom in on people. Like, yeah. It's a bit of a strange one. There's claims for a penalty from Waghorn, I think, there. But I don't think you're going to get that, buddy. I don't think you're going to get that one. Martinez might be off to Spurs. Lowell says Max. Yeah, I do hear that. I do hear that. Cop says you don't know what it's like to be at Anfield on a magical Champions League night. You are correct. Now you should know every 4:30 kickoff. I'll be there ready to join the panel. Absolutely. So, Lyle Taylor for Forest, just breaking down on the right-hand side.
I've got 109.
That's not Lyle Taylor. That is Gabrielle, actually. Not Lyle Taylor. O'Hare. O'Hare is travelling the state of the pitch. He's absolutely flying around like a madman. One minute he's playing as a cam. Next minute he's flying up the other field and playing as a flaming left back or a DM. Like the work rate of that kid is well, I don't even know if he's a kid, but the work rate of him is absolutely insane. Congratulations to him. Running around like an absolute madman. Throw into Coventry, which will be taken by Ian Matson, as I said, on loan from Chelsea, was at Charlton last season in League One, so making the step up this season to the Championship. We'll see how he gets on this season. But yeah, we're gonna, as I say, we're gonna do a lot more of the EFL. I do love the EFL. Being an Argyle fan, we're live actually on Monday, not this Monday, the first Monday of September, to which we will be we'll be live for that. We'll absolutely be live, which is going to be great, against Pompey. So Pompey versus Argyle. That will be a good game. Very excited about that one. We'll see how Argyle do.
Yeah, I agree with that as well.
Liam says 109 views on my Argyle video, so happy with that. They're always popular when I record the atmosphere. I think I'll do it again if I go Oxford away. Should do it at Home Park as well. Should do it at Home Park. The atmosphere at Home Park, always electric. Always electric. But
what's the point when we're not at home? Not to the point.
Because there might not be fans who can get to her home games. Don't forget we have a very large American following for Argyle.
Oh, do we?
Yeah, mate, it's huge. Did you not realise that Simon Hallett used to do watch-alongs in America, like for American fans? I think he still does them. Overseas, they watch on iFollow and all congregate on. I think it's Team View or something, Skype, or I know they all sort of congregate. So yeah, we do have a large American following. But back to the game, still 0-0, 27 minutes in. The game is starting to show a little bit. I mean, I'm pretty sure Hammer there wanted a little bit more than the referee was giving, but no cigar for him. But yeah, the game is going very, very quickly, which is enjoyable. Don't forget 7 o'clock, me and Liam doing a review for Rotherham versus Argyle. That's at 7 p.m, so make sure you tune in for that one. That proves to be an interesting one, to say the least. Lowell Taylor not quite getting the ball there. Throw into Nottingham Forest, about halfway into the Coventry end. Would you still say that Coventry are dominating this, or do you think Nottingham Forest are getting themselves back into this slowly?
Yeah, Forest are getting themselves back into this now a little bit. Ooh, nothing there.
Throw in, and that's just been thrown out of play, and that'll be a goal kick for Coventry.
Yeah, touching on Argyle, by the way, what are they doing with this Argyle TV stuff? They're just showing audio commentary in for games.
So it depends on where you are. So if you're in the UK, you get audio, so basically radio. If you're overseas, you get to watch it live video for £10. And then about 14 hours after the game, the full match replay is just put on Argyle TV anyway. So what I'm going to be doing for away games, listening to a game, and then the day after watching the full match replay, so I can talk about it a bit better. It's why ideally, I would have sort of seen that this morning, woke up, watched the full match replay, and then done the review. Because ideally, I want to watch the game before I do the review, but that is not possible today, unless we were to move it back to like a 9-10 p.m. stream.
I can watch the game.
Yeah. But yeah, there's no way I can watch the full match replay right now, unless we were to move the stream back to about 9-10 p.m. tonight.
What I mean is, I can watch the game.
Yeah, no, I know you can.
I can find
That doesn't really matter. What I was saying is about the stream tonight. The only way I'd be able to watch it before the stream is if we were moving the stream. Also, Liam, you're cutting in and out, mate. I think. Yeah, I think you are. Coventry still dominating, says Cop. I would agree with that. But yeah, obviously, don't forget EFL show on the First X side tomorrow, where we'll be going through all the League One and 2 results. A couple of surprises in League One. Not sure about League Two, so that'll be interesting. And by then, I'll watch the Argyle match and I'll really understand what went on, what went wrong. From the sounds of it, the second half was better for us. So I'll see after.
No one gets so excited this Monday anyway because we all lost.
I'm not too bothered. Honestly, I'm really not. Rotherham are going up anyway. We all know that. Rotherham are a shoo-in to get promoted, probably win the league. Like they're that yo-yo club between the Championship and League One. They're just that club.
Do you know? I generally feel bad for Charlie because he went to Boba's match, didn't he? And he conceded one 6-minute penalty.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
Hilarious.
Yeah, it's certainly not ideal. Coventry breaking on the right hand side. Cross goes in, headed away.
I'll send you the penalty clip. Here you go.
Yeah, I'll be watching that after the stream. That's offside, or was that a rolling ball? Oh no, foul throw. You don't get many of them in football nowadays. Da Costa giving away a foul throw. Wow. You don't see that often. That's all I will say is it's a little bit embarrassing when you're giving away a foul throw. It's a bit embarrassing. But Nottingham Forest will take a throw in. Niall Taylor with the ball. Spreads it to the left-hand side. Gabriel heads it away. Niall Taylor back into the middle. But that's going to be a free kick because he just basically, the other player jumped and Niall Taylor's just backed into him and threw him. He's made no attempt to get the ball. That's very dangerous, to be fair. He shouldn't be doing that. It was very similar to, when someone jumps and Hurricane just backs into him. Bit exactly like that with Niall Taylor. Lovely bit of work down the left-hand side for Coventry. O'Hare with the ball. Puts the cross in, but Da Costa will get to it, heads it straight into Samba's hands. And that will be one of the easiest shots he has to save all day. And now Nottingham Forest will try and come down the left-hand side. We'll see how they do so far, but they might not. Yellow card given out to Coventry player. Number 14, so Ben Sheaf has been booked. I'm booking for Ben. First booking, I think, of the game. It might be. I'm not sure if anyone else has been booked. We'll soon see. But Nottingham Forest, I have a feeling that this might go in 0-0.
I have a feeling this game.
Yeah, Liam, you're cutting in and out, mate. I don't know if your internet's poor, but you're just cutting in and out, mate. Try leaving and coming back again. Yeah, as we wait for Liam to come back, possession stats are right in favour for Coventry. 64% possession compared to 36 for Forest. So pure domination in terms of the possession stats for Coventry. They're not really doing much with the ball. A few chances, but nothing to shout home about as Nottingham Forest down the left-hand side. Cross goes in, headed away, and couldn't quite get onto the head of Niall Taylor.
Is that better?
Oh, now I'm frozen. This is going very well. It's been working fine when I've been on here. Liam is back.
Is that better?
Yeah, that is better. Yeah, you're not cutting in and out anymore. There's Coventry break down on the left-hand side. Right side, I mean. Nottingham Forest intercept the pass and they'll start the play. Now Nottingham Forest on the break. Johnson down gets the pass, and there we have it. First goal of the game, and it is Brennan Johnson with the goal. And I'm pretty sure we've just seen a fan jump onto the pitch. There is a fan there. He's loving it. He's loving it. I don't know how the hell he's got onto the pitch. How there's no stewards there. I'm beyond words how he is even on the pitch. But we have our first goal of the game. It is Coventry 0, Nottingham Forest 1. So it's a Forest with the goal there. And we have our first goal of the game. Brilliant one by Johnson. Runs down the right-hand side. Puts a lovely square ball into centre. And Niall Taylor is happily there to take the win, to slide in, get the goal. Lovely, lovely goal into the bottom left-hand corner. And there we have it. Nottingham with the lead. Coventry, they've dominated the ball. They've not really done anything with the ball. They've not really went forward with it. But Johnson, with a great assist, obviously, as I said, on loan from Manchester City, I think. We might actually be a Forest player. You never know. But he was on loan at Lincoln last season. Had a very good season. He's got his first assist of League One. Not League One, of the Championship season. So brilliant assist for him.
I swear he played for Charlton.
What are you saying then?
I swear he played for Charlton.
No, he was on loan at Lincoln last season, mate.
Oh, right.
Ian Matson was the one who was on loan at Charlton.
Oh. Yeah.
I should know. I did enough loan watches on the EFL show for it. At least I hope I'm right now. But there you go. Coventry are losing 1-0. As I say, they dominated the ball, but they've done absolutely nothing with it. Callie says Brennan Johnson is one of their best talents below the Prem. The run and cross is class. Had a heck of a season last season in League One, stepping into the Championship already. Yeah, you got a couple of those boys here today. Obviously, you got Ian Matson for Coventry's, who is on loan from Chelsea. He was on loan at Charlton last season. He's made the step up to Championship this year, as well as Brennan Johnson. So two of the League One stars who both had fairly good seasons last year, making the step up. But it was a great run from Johnson on the right-hand side, running down. And Niall Taylor's there to just put that in the back of the net. And look, you're not going to get an easier goal there for Niall Taylor. A brilliant bit of work. And that's how they've let that fan get on beyond me. But Forest are winning 1-0. Nottingham Forest going up. I don't think so, Daniel. I don't quite think they've got the team ready for that. But they're certainly looking a lot healthier than it was last season. They've obviously got their first goal.
Do you reckon the fan got kicked?
Nah, he probably just got put back in the stand. O'Hare, not on that's Waghorn. And now you've got cleared by Gabriel. Coventry are trying to hit back now, though. They're trying to play it down the left-hand side. They've really wanted to play down the left-hand side. And I feel that that's not going to help them because here comes another Nottingham Forest attack down their right-hand side with Niall Taylor. Can Niall Taylor get across in? He can get across in, but it's blocked. And now Coventry can try and get on the attack again with O'Hare. Again, going down the left-hand side with Matson.
Oh.
Now Waghorn. That's a wayward pass. And Coventry, as I say, they dominated the ball. They really dominated the ball. They've done absolutely nothing with it. Last season, Coventry only won once when they conceded first. So if we're to look historically, this looks like it's got a Nottingham Forest win all over it. But don't rule out Coventry because it is a different season. Callie says with Chris Houghton in charge, anything's possible. That is true. I don't think they'll get playoffs. I think they'll be a lot closer to a playoffs than they were last season. I don't think you could be any further away unless you get relegated. But no, I don't think they'll get promoted. But I certainly do think that You know, I think they'll be mid-table. I think that's probably a fair shout, but you never know. I've got Lyle Taylor as well now. It's a bit scrappy there. It's got a bit scrappy. Lyle Taylor was on the floor, but it's a bit of a free fall there for a few seconds. But 40 minutes in, we're about to go into 41. Max says, who scored for Forest? It was, in fact, Lyle Taylor. A brilliant run and a great assist from Brennan Johnson for Forest. There's Yates there. Oh, no, that's not Yates. That is Guy Kurz, I think is how you say it, or Guy Kurz. He had a shot, but it was straight at the keeper. But no, a great assist from Johnson running down the right-hand side. Great crossing sort of on the floor to Lyle Taylor, who slots it in bottom left-hand corner. Brilliant goal for Lyle Taylor. Brilliant assist for Johnson. And Forest really got their got a bit of confidence after that as they attacked down the left-hand side. I would say the only issue for Coventry is all they've done is gone down that that left-hand side. And I think Nottingham Forest have sort of got onto that. You're going to have to try and switch play over to the right-hand side if you want to try and get through, because as Brennan Johnson just gets past two Coventry players, he looks a handful already. He looks a real handful, if I'm being brutally honest with you. Number 13, which is Bong. Doesn't quite get it, but a missed pass there. Cross goes in. Simon Moore is able to get on to the end of that. And he's going to roll it out to the left-hand side to Ian Matson. And again, Coventry going down that left-hand side. They want to do it. They need, for me, they need to switch it to a right-hand side, because Nottingham Forest know exactly where they want to go. And that's going to be a free kick to Nottingham Forest. Apparently has a foul. I'm not sure who on.
It was handball.
Handball. But yeah, just showing the lovely pass from Brennan Johnson. It put Dabo right on his backside. He face planted the floor, and Lyle Taylor left-footed slotted it in. One of the players is down though, and it is Gabriel. I think that is Gabriel that is just on the floor. I'm not sure what he's done. Next Saturday, midday, Peterborough versus Derby. Don't think we're covering that one, because I think we're doing United Leeds. Apologies to all Derby fans who almost got excited that we were going to cover your game. Not quite. We are doing, I think it's United Leeds. And then the nighttime kickoff, Swansea, Sheffield United. I think we might be doing that game. We might do. Let me have a look. Saturday. Yep, United Leeds, 12:30 kickoff. So we'll be covering that one. Is there an evening kickoff? There is. It's Norwich Liverpool at 5:30. So we'll do Norwich Liverpool, and then we'll do Swansea versus Sheffield United. We'll be doing both them. So 3 watch-alongs on Saturday. You've got United Leeds for the lunchtime kickoff for us. Then we're going to do Norwich versus Liverpool at Carrow Road. And then we're going to finish tonight with Swansea versus Sheffield United. And then on Sunday, double header of Newcastle versus West Ham and Spurs versus Manchester City. Those are the 2 games we'll be covering on them. Don't forget, Bundesliga is also on Sky now, so we may be doing a bit of Bundesliga action potentially, which we love to see. Thank you to all of the new subscribers we have currently had. If you are new to the channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. As you've just heard, we are doing a lot more. Seen Foden's new haircut. Coppers has decided to leave. That's really annoying. Is Cop coming back? There you go. We'll just leave it at that for a second. I don't know where Cop's got to. I'll message him. So I was just messaging Cop. So, as you heard, we are going to be doing a lot more watch-alongs, especially for the EFL. I do love watching the EFL. So yeah, we've got one EFL. Johnson nearly with a goal for Forest there. That was almost 2-0. Almost 2-0 for them. Almost. But yeah, Copy is back. There we go. Perfect. No, Cop, I have not seen Foden's new haircut. Why? What? Send it me. Phil Foden. Is that a goal? No, free kick. Phil Foden. Well, what's he done now? Should have squared it. Yeah, I'd agree with that. I haven't seen anything. God, what are you on about, mate? Wait, my internet is shite. Sorry about that. But yeah, Cop's going to sort out that. Should have squared it, yeah. Who are Argyle playing next? Because whole Carabao Cup, well, we are facing Peterborough United in the Carabao Cup. Referee's just blown for a free kick here.
Was normal.
Peterborough on Tuesday, that is who we've got. Johnson is just asking for a bit of attention. I'm not sure who it is that's down. It is Mighton who's down. It looks like he's just hurt his ankle. That's a bit nasty. Oh, just stood on his ankle. That is a painful one. A bit of a dirty tackle, to be fair. Callie says up the posh. Indeed. How did they do at the weekend? I don't know. I forgot. But Mighton is just on the floor. Referee's just having a little chat with him. Don't know why. Copper's just sent it. I don't know what he's done. Oh, for the love of Jesus Christ. He's gone half and half. I swear this kid is completely losing the plot. No comment. Oh, you I'm presuming you lost. If that's the case.
No,
if you
was grounded as usual, Max.
if you're refusing to 3-0 loss to Luton, Jesus Christ. Argyle smashing posh, in my opinion. Is the game at Home Park? No. We are away. Coventry player down in the box. I'm not sure what is going on. Referee has blown. It's a head injury, so he should have blown straight away. O'Hare is the one. What happened here? Oh, wow. He's just been punched in the head. Jesus Christ. He's just punched him in the head. Jesus Christ. That's a wrap. That's half time. Max says Posh deserved to be relegated after what they did last season. Yeah, he lost 3-0 to Luton. That is brutal. But yeah, I can't believe what Phil Foden's done to his head. He's gone half and half, apparently. But Liam, that game, it took a while to really get going, but it sort of did towards the end. What was your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, good half from both teams, to be honest. But Forest took their chance. Niall Taylor, very well. I won't say very good goal. Pretty easy goal to score. Even I can score that. But yeah, good half from both teams. I feel Coventry will come into it in the second half and grab a goal, and but Forest have to try and stop that and go for the second goal. If they get the second goal, Forest, I think it's game over.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Callie says, "Hey, what did we do last season?" Max, want to explain? I mean, you did beat Argyle at home park, so you probably should get relegated for that. No, I'm joking. We were a fucking abysmal last season. Absolutely abysmal. But Cop, what were your thoughts on the second half? He says, okay game. Okay game. That's the best we're getting from Cop. It was okay. Look, it did take a while to get going, but I think towards the end of it, it did get going towards the end of it. I thought it was a pretty shocking game for the first 20 minutes. I thought Coventry were a bit worried with the possession. They looked a bit nervous with the ball. They've had a lot of the ball, but I don't necessarily think they quite got into gear. They've not created enough for me. They keep going down that left-hand side. Now, if it's working going down the left, that's great, but it's not working because what they've done is every attack is coming down that left-hand side. So Forest are just moving their players to the left-hand side and blocking you. And it doesn't seem that Coventry are moving the ball quick enough. They're not switching play, not trying to go down the right to see if they can. They need to stretch Forest. Obviously, they're playing with the 3-5-2, which is absolutely fine to do, but you need to stretch the other team. They need to try and find a way of getting Dabo on the ball down that right-hand side, in my opinion. Coventry have spent all their time going down the left, and I just think it's great if it's working, but it's not been successful so far. For me, they need to try and get back into the game by switching play and going down the right hand side as well as doing the left. Try and switch play. Try and be a bit less predictable with how you're doing it, because every attack they're doing, every chance they're trying to create is all down that left hand side, and I think that's their problem. Mustafa says, "Fight me, Dylan," which we love to see. Cop said, towards the end, it became lively. It did become lively. Liam, predictions for the second half. What do you think we'll see in the second half?
I think we'll see two. I think we'll see another good half. For me, I do see Forest winning. I do see Coventry scoring in the second half. Like I said, my prediction is 2-1 Forest, and I'm going to stick with that. But Forest to get a second goal, and then Coventry to nick one back late. Nick a late goal, consolation goal.
It's possible. It is absolutely possible. As I said, I feel Coventry they're too predictable in my opinion. They're just going down that left hand side. If they were to go down the right hand side, I think that would benefit them, because I just think it does give you a little something different. It does make Forest wonder which way you're going to go. I think it just it adds something to the game. I think they're not quite they're not working the ball enough. And when I say that, I mean they're not working it enough going down the left. And when they do go down the left, they're getting blocked because Forest know where they're going. They're not really going down the right-hand side, which I think, it wouldn't be a Forest weak point, but at the moment, it just seems that they're very predictable. It seems a lot like United, right? When United went and attacked down the left-hand side, and it would always come down the left, they rarely went down the right. It becomes predictable, and you need to switch it up at that point. But I want to talk briefly about the Forest goal, because I thought that was a really, really good goal. Before we do that, Callie says Andy Robertson looks like he'll be out for the first few games of the season at least, just gone off injured. How bad is the injury? Do we know? Do we know what we're thinking that injury could be? But Liam, talk to me about the goal that we saw from Forest, because it was a brilliant run from Brennan Johnson. As we said, as we alluded to sort of pre-game, Brennan Johnson had a really good loan at Lincoln City last year. Very unlucky not to be promoted with them. But he's come into the Forest side, got an assist on his first game back. A really, really good assist. And the composure from Niall Taylor as well to slot it into the net. What were your thoughts on the goal?
Yeah, very good goal. A good goal from Niall Taylor. Brendan Johnson, what is that his name? Brendan Johnson, is that correct?
Brennan Johnson.
Yeah. Yeah, good signing from Forest. He's looking very good. He's obviously set up the goal. A good run down the right. He's very pacey as well, is what I've got to say. In the box, and basically Laura Taylor couldn't miss could he? If he missed it,
Yeah.
he'd look like a lightning now, wouldn't he?
Yeah, and then he had that chance sort of after that as well, where he does well. He gets into a right position on the right hand side again. Forest have got a lot of action down that right hand side. Ian Matson's sort of area. He got down that right hand side. He took that shot. So I think Callie was the one who said should have squared it to Lyle Taylor again. I don't know if that position was quite there. But he's looked a handful for Coventry, hasn't he? So it's almost like a new signing for Forest. He's come in, he's done really well, and yeah, I think. Do you think he'll get a goal in the second half for himself? It's definitely one of him or Lyle Taylor. I think will get the goal. I think both of them have looked very lively.
Yeah, for me, I don't see him getting the goal, sadly, but I do see him creating another chance for Laura Taylor, and I do see Laura Taylor getting another goal in the second half.
Yeah, I hear that. And briefly on the penalty claim from Coventry, obviously O'Hare sort of got into the box. It looks like he was sort of punched or slapped in the face. Do you think the referee should give him that as a penalty?
No, not for me. I don't see it as a penalty. Don't see it as a penalty. There's nothing he could do. So, yeah, he got punched in the face.
There is. Yeah. He could not punch him in the face.
Yeah, he got... Well, I know that, but it wasn't a penalty for me because obviously you don't want to get punched in the face, but he was going for the ball, wasn't he? So, no, I don't think it was a penalty.
That's fair. It would have been a soft penalty. I can understand why O'Hare is upset. We have seen them given, and we will continue to see them given. Jesus, I mean, how many times do we see soft penalties being given? But no, it's a tough one. Very similar to one yesterday. Sheffield United definitely should have had at least one penalty because of the deliberate handball, but they should. You could claim that they could have had two. But no, obviously, second half is about to start very soon, so we'll get ready for that. But no, it's been an interesting game. I think it's been a game that, for me, Coventry have dominated the ball, but they've done nothing with it. It's very much been passing around the back or in midfield, but they've not really went to go to sort of attack them. Whereas I just feel that they would get a bit more luck if they went down both sides, if they were a bit more unpredictable. But I just feel that they're a little bit too predictable with their sort of attack, which makes it easier to defend against. Always will be. But we'll see. We'll see how the second half goes. Velvy Wankanobi at the Bunda Jedi says 100 Scotsmen down, 9,900 to go. That is the update from Velvishwam. Velvy Wankanobi. I love the name. The name is absolutely brilliant. Jesus. Oh, Jesus. I mean, I'm not even going to dignify this with a response. Jesus Christ, the group chat is flying today. Interestingly, gained a lot of subscribers from doing the EFL this week. I've enjoyed doing the EFL this weekend. We'll definitely be doing a lot more EFL action coming up and during the season. I've made a promise to myself that we'll do at least one game a weekend. Next weekend we're doing Swansea, Sheffield United. Then we'll just go by ear. We're doing United Leeds, the midday kickoff, which should be a really interesting game. We'll see if we get any tears from United fans. I'll see if United are crying. Valve says, "Cop, you watching the friendly as well?" The friendly that Robertson has just come off injured. That's the friendly. You could potentially even see maybe Salah get injured. I think that's the way it could go, couldn't it, guys? You could see Salah get injured. I think maybe all of the players get injured, just to teach FSG what squad depth looks like. I'm joking. Obviously, would never wish injury on anyone. McCop is here somewhere in the private chat. I don't think he's put a message in the private chat. No. I think he is watching the game. I think he's watching a bit of both. If I remember correctly. Cop says, I am. He is watching the friendly. Just showing some adverts as we wait for the second half. Don't forget, 7 p.m. Me and Liam will be back here doing all things Argyle and talking about the defeat that we received yesterday at the hands of Rotherham, where we lost 2-0 at the New York Stadium. Wasn't as bad as people made out. Some Argyle fans been like, same old Argyle, defensively shit. And I was like, are you expecting much different? We're a brand new defence that have not played a competitive game yet with each other. Remarkable. But yes, also the Super League is back as well. Don't forget, Sky Sports are doing a lot of the Super League. We may do a bit of coverage on that. I have been naive enough not to be watching a lot of the Super League. I know Charles and that lot do a lot of the Chelsea stuff on Charles Strong TV. So do make sure you check out that as well. On Wednesday, she is doing a watch-along for the Super Cup final between Chelsea and Villarreal. Obviously, it's not Chelsea versus Manchester United because Manchester United lost in the Super Cup, in the Europa League final. It was a David De Gea miss that ruined their season. So yes, United in the mud, as they're just showing all the action that's going on. Obviously, you got Friday night, but we won't be watching the Brentford Arsenal game as we have all the individual shows at that day. So no Friday night football for us, but we'll be straight on the Saturday one. We'll be opening our Premier League coverage with the Leeds versus United, the Roses derby, live from, I think it's Old Trafford, or is it Ellen Road?
It's Ellen. Is that Old Trafford? Sorry.
Old Trafford, so it's in the shitter stadium then. It is. I mean, United, Old Trafford. What even is Old Trafford? Could never be as good as Home Park. Yes, Valve, I'm watching the Liverpool match, says Cop in the private chat. Manchester City have a much nicer stadium than United, that's for sure. There's no holes in the Etihad, if I remember correctly. Doesn't Old Trafford's roof leak?
I don't know. I think so.
I think it does. There is going to be a change for Coventry, so there is a change. I'm not sure who's come off. Change is coming on. Number 4 coming on. So I've no idea who number 4 is coming on for. We'll find that out in a second. De Costa coming off at number 29, and it is Michael Rose coming on. So Michael Rose coming on for De Costa. So a defensive change from Coventry, taking off at De Costa, bringing on Rose. So we'll see what effects that does to Coventry and how that changes things up. Will they change their formation with that? We'll wait and see. We'll wait and see if it does mean a change of formation. I shouldn't think so. I think Rose is a defensive player. So that is not a problem, I don't think. Chris Houghton is looking quite happy. He's got new specs. He's looking dapper for another season in the EFL for Chris Houghton. What a manager as well. I do love him. Great manager. But we are underway almost from the Ricoh Arena. I refuse to call it the Coventry, whatever they want me to call it, stadium. For me, it is the Ricoh Arena and always will be the Ricoh Arena. So Coventry fans, because I'm calling it the Ricoh Arena, you should subscribe. You should subscribe if you are a Coventry fan, because I am being very nice and calling it the Ricoh Arena. So yes, you know what to do. Cross goes in for Forest, and that shot by not sure who that is, but that shot there was just woeful. It went flying to, I think that is now in Azerbaijan. That was Yates. Yes, that missed it, but yeah, Rose looks like he's dropped into the defence. So as I said, defensive change for Coventry, bringing on number 4, replacing. I think Nottingham Forest might have made a change as well. Forest might have made a change as well. If that's the case, I'll be quite mad and potentially violent. I am joking. They have made a change, so I am going to become violent. Nottingham Forest, I hope you get relegated. I'm joking. So number 6, so Saw has come off, and Tobias Figueiredo has come on. So off comes number 6, and on comes number 3. So number 3 on for number 6. So we'll just change it out for you guys now, so that all of that is correct. So both teams making the defensive change at halftime. Both teams making that defensive change. As Coventry again going down that left-hand side, but a bit more luck this time, and that shot just over by Maatsen, and a good chance there to take the lead, to get an early equaliser. I mean, the next goal is for me quite crucial. If Coventry get it, it's back level. If they don't, then they might lose this game. But as you can see now on the screen, both sides have made their change. Dylan says, Mustafa, fight me. Yes, Old Trafford does leak, says Dylan. It's crap. Big up to Slen in the chat. 1-1 says Velvi Wankanobi. Bilbao scored. Matip got done right there. And people had the nerve to tell me Matip was a good defender. Hush your guns. That's what I thought.
And people tell me that Liverpool's going to win the league. Huh.
Nah, we all know that Burnley are winning the league. Sean Dyche shithousery at its best. That's what's going to happen. Dylan saying join to Bilbao. Haha. Why do I feel like Dylan is enjoying it a little bit too much? Tyrese Forner is on the bench for Nottingham Forest, obviously on loan at Argyle last season. Yellow card for McFadden there. Carl McFadden there, the Coventry captain. That you're always going to get put for that. That player looked like he was about to jump back up and smack him in the mouth, which would have been quite funny to watch. But 48 minutes in, we just started the second half. Undeserved as well. Bilbao done all in the second half. Unlucky Velvi Wankanobi. Should your team be relegated for drawing with Bilbao, I'll start the petition. Cross comes in, but blocked. Corner to Forest there. And Lyle Taylor just putting a thumbs up to someone. Unlucky Beck, says Velvi Wankanobi. Cops put in the private chat. What's he saying? I am since 87 final. Okay, then I win the sweepstake. Did Kenny say what the prize was for winning the sweepstake? I think it's going to be a mystery shirt. And if Velverswan wins, Velverswan gets a night with Kenny. So those are the prizes. So if anyone else wins, it's a mystery shirt. If Kenny wins, if Velverswan wins, he gets a night of passion with Kenny.
What is this sweepstake anyway?
I have no idea, mate. The Watcher stream back yesterday, if you want to know. I still don't really understand it.
I can't be bothered, mate. I've got better things to do.
Jesus, that's a bit rude. But no, I feel like we're just all going to forget that happened, actually. But Yates is just having a little chat with Howard Houghton.
It's not
Captain Yates.
It's not rude, mate. It's facts.
That's just brutal. Coventry get a free kick on the right-hand side, about the halfway line for them, which we love to see. Now they're going down left-hand side again. And now they start doing it. There we go. They've switched play. And they do that. And guess what? It goes out of play. Chris has noticed what they're doing. He's like, yeah, guys, they're going down the right as well now. Be aware. Vocal, very vocal from Chris Houghton. Throw in for Forest. Headed up, but Coventry try and get the second ball, which they do successfully. They're doing very successfully so far. And that's going to go out of play. Maatson ain't getting onto that. And Forest will have a throw-in sort of in their own half, about halfway in. I'm trying to spot Genie. How many fans are there? And you're trying to spot one fan? Jesus, that's like Where's Wally? Throw-in taken by Gabriel. Very long throw he's got on him. That'll be another throw-in, this time on the halfway line, which Gabriel will take. He's just walking, and Coventry are like, no. Speed this ball. Speed it up, mate. Come on. Stop being a twat. I think they're only playing with the one ball again, so getting the ball back into play is a little bit more difficult. You no longer have the balls dotted all around the place. It's just one ball. Very much back to normality, I think. And that's going to be a free kick. No? Play on. And Coventry trying to go down the left-hand side again, but Forest are knowing what they're doing. Velvy says, corner to us. Nice. Put in the group chat. Put in the chat if you care about Liverpool's score or what's happening. Poor Jota could never be my Portuguese. I don't have a Portuguese. Coventry slips at the worst moment there. Slips at the worst moment. Dylan just puts a dot, so I don't think Dylan cares too much about what Velvy Wankanobi, the Buddha Jedi is saying. I think it's because Liverpool are a bit shit. So yes, so far Coventry again dominating the ball, dominating possession, but frankly honest, doing cool with it. Looks like they're sending some people out to do some warm ups. See how that goes. Ooh. Velv, you don't have to be that rude to people. Dylan will spark you right out, mate. So I'd watch out, Velv, because Dylan's gonna spark you out for swearing. Dylan was like, "Don't swear." Dylan, just spark him out, mate. Disgusting. Dylan, just left, right knockout. Shot. Oh, it's hit the bar. It's hit the bar. Maatson with the ball for Coventry. Oh, that was very unlucky for Coventry there. Could have got the goal, but now Johnson running down, tackled, foul. That's a foul. That might be a booking for Maatson there. The referee is running over slowly. And yeah, Maatson can go get himself in the book there. Very, very naughty challenger. Vel says, I apologise, Dylan. Now shut the fuck up. Dylan, just spark him out, mate. Just knock him out, bro. It's the best way. It's the easiest way. Just knock him out. But that's rattled the crossbar. Coventry, very, very unfortunate there. Sheaf with the shot and just hitting the bar. Very unfortunate. Maatson now booked for Coventry as well. So Maatson is now in the book. Not the greatest. Shot. But it's hit two players. One, I think, is it one in the head or is he winded? McFadden has, I think, been winded. Or has it hit him in the face? Might have hit him in the face. Dylan's height ratio. Love it, love it. What's it? Yeah, it's hit him. Oh! It's hit him. It's hit both of them square in the face. Jesus, that's going to sting tonight. Got an entire boot print. Dylan, boxing match now to settle this. Okay. Valve, you do know that Dylan's just going to spark you out, right? As we see what's going to go on here. Forrest with the ball. I could see Forrest shit hours in this and getting a second goal, you know. Down the right-hand side. That was... Now it's Johnson with the ball. Gabriel. Gabriel finds space. Can he square it? He does. But it's straight into the keeper's hands. And Lowell Taylor not able to quite get that where he wanted it to. And that is unfortunate. I'm 6'8". I don't think you know what you've got yourself into, Val. Jesus, Dylan, you're 6'8". Coventry hit the woodworks 26 times last season, which is the most in the championship. QPR 19. They were second. The other two were 18 times. So, you know, they fuck off, Alvy. You are not 7'10". Beck is finished, says Dylan. Another yellow card coming out. Who's this for now? And that is going to be for Lowell Taylor. Lowell Taylor has worked his way into the book. Was it a bad challenge? It was a bad challenge. Just takes him out. The player does go down like he's just been shot by a sniper. But, you know, Lowell Taylor has been booked. He is the guy who got the goal for Forest. Hammer is the one on the floor. Medical staff, physios are just coming on. Just see if he's okay. A bit of noise being made in the Ricoh Arena. 7 foot 10 divided by 2 equals your height. 4'5". No, I wouldn't. 4.5. So he's 4'10". Jesus. AWB is better than Cafu, says Dylan. I think that's arguably the most deluded thing anyone has ever said. Copper said, okay, Dylan, please shush or freak your mum. Jesus. Crikey, Cop. He said no swearing. So instead of swearing, you said, okay, Dylan, please shush or I'll frick your mum. He said no swearing. Valve, I'm not going to fight people under the age of 12. It's illegal. Valve is currently being battered. Dylan deserves to be timed out for that comment. I don't think so. He's fighting you, and that's quite amusing. But Liam, we're 60 minutes into a match. The game hasn't really, the second half hasn't really got going yet. What's your thoughts on the second half so far?
Yeah, I mean, it's not the best second half of it, but I generally see this game being a 1-0 now. I don't see much happening in the second half, to be honest with you. But who knows?
Yeah, it might be tough. I think there might be one more goal in this, you know. Might be.
Could be.
Cross goes in. Straight into Samba's hands. He'll happily take that. And that allows Forrest to break on the counter. Now it's Johnson who gets shoved over. Free kick and that That is a shocking tackle, and I'm surprised someone hasn't punched him in the face. Lolly with a great ball there to Johnson, who's pushed over by who is it? I'm not sure who that is. Turn around, buddy. Oh, it's Hammer. Hammer is the one. He's also received a yellow for it. Dylan says 1v1 me on Rocket League now. It's an interesting one. I have Rocket League now. Oh yeah, if you want to add me on PlayStation, my PlayStation user is Niall_PAFC. Amazing. I also have Rocket League. The cop forced me to download it, if I'm being brutally honest with you. So, free kick, and that free kick set piece is one that Nottingham Forest will never want to. I'm on Eggbox. Unlucky, mate. PlayStation is better.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. Liam is also on Eggbox. Now, what's your Epic Games name? Epic Games name? First of all, what is Epic Games? It's probably the same, mate. Oh, what, in Rocket League?
No, in Fortnite. That's
I don't
Epic Games.
I don't have Fortnite, mate.
Oh.
Don't be so silly. God's good save from their goalkeeper, says Valve. This ref, fucking hell. I was about to read that out, Valve. You can't say shit like that. That's disgraceful. That is disgraceful, Velstrom.
Yeah, man.
Jesus. There's a lot of anger here. Take him out. Wow. Wow, Dylan. Wow. Dylan and Valve are just fighting in the comments, which we love to see. If you are new to the channel, do hit that subscribe button. I apologize for Valve and Dylan. Did I hear Rocket League? What rank are you? Cop straight in there with the Rocket League talk. He's like, I hear Rocket League. What rank are you? I'm like a rank 5. I was forced to download it by Cop. "62 minutes in, Coventry down the break, down the right. Now, Rocket League owners also own Fortnite, and you can have an Epic Games account where Xbox players can play with PlayStation players and PC players." Oh, my Epic Games name is probably the same as it is. It's probably Niall_PAFC. I'll check for you later. When the new FIFA and the new Formula 1 is out, when I purchase the new Formula 1 and get the new FIFA, I may do some streaming for those. So let me know if that is something you guys would like to see. If you'd like to see me doing some streaming, that would be cool. Rocket League is rubbish, says Valve. Cop, I'm Diamond 3. Don't even know what Diamond 3 is. Is that a change for Forest? No, it is not. 25 minutes after the game. Don't forget, 7 p.m, me and Liam are doing review of the Argyle match.
Yep.
25, that'll finish at 6. 7, half 8. Liam, are you free at 9:30?
Yes.
Do you fancy doing it then, so I can actually watch the entire match?
Is that how long the highlights is? 2 hours.
Yeah, there's 4 match highlights on, so I can watch the whole match then.
Ain't you what time do you go bed normally? 2 a.m, innit? You can watch it then.
Well, no, because it would be easier for me to do a review if I've actually watched the game.
Oh yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, so the review will be about 7:30, guys. No, not 7:30. So finish it. I want to do it 3 hours after. So
I'll have to delete.
F6,
I won't delete it.
F6, F7, F8. Yeah, so we're going to do it about 9:30. So we're going to do it 9:30.
You know, I'm actually getting a lot of hate for the title that you created.
Yeah.
I tweet it out to obviously you to like it and retweet and stuff. Just check the tweet and check the comments.
Are you getting hate from our girl fans or Rotherham fans?
Yeah, just I don't know who Pilgrim Petey's one's the one that's talking to me, and I don't know who the other one is. Is it Rotherham fan? I'm not too sure. Just have a look. He's an Argyle fan.
Ah, I see. I'll probably change it to he's a disgrace.
What should I do? Delete the tweet?
Well, yeah. Okay, it's not a half sun, is it? Nothing really happening in the game.
Go into no, how do I go into? Oh yeah, I found it.
So just sorting out that. So the review is going to be at 9:30. So 9:30 is the time.
It gives me time to do an Everton clay mode on FIFA, so
Yeah, it also gives me time to actually watch a match.
Yeah, that's fair.
I didn't watch it on my TV.
I don't need to watch it because I watched it in a tin pot ground.
Jesus Christ, Liam. Don't need to be rude like that.
I mean, it's not. It's literally, it's a big ground, and it's. I mean,
It looks lush. I like it.
The outside of the outside stadium looks good, but it's in the middle of nowhere.
Mm.
So it's a dump.
Wait, Salah shaved his beard off. Call of Duty is clear of Rocket League. Yeah, I've got Call of Duty Warfare. I'm not paying for Call of Duty yet. I'm not good enough.
FIFA is clear of Fortnite.
Yeah, fuck off, Alvin Dillon. I'm part of the worst rank of Fortnite, Rocket League. Jota off for Woodburn. Rocket League is dead. Brutal. Coventry with a foul there. O'Hare judged to a foul. He's getting frustrated. This isn't quite working out too well for them.
Oh dear.
Couple of change. Well, there's a change for Coventry, so they're making a change now. Matson is down. I'm not sure what Matson's done.
Oh, what a dead second half! I feel like falling asleep.
Yeah, second half hasn't been, remarkable, but we'll see what changes are made now because it does look like there's going to be a change.
Do you know when we was talking to each other on DMs the other night during in the middle of the night, I think about 1:30 in the morning, we was talking to each other. You said I wanted to fall asleep on the coach, which I did.
I did say you would. Dylan says 1 million online players. I don't think it's dead right now. So the change is number 19 coming off for Waghorn. So I think Waghorn's coming off, and he'll.
I say I fell asleep. I was just like, I fell asleep on the journey there, but I stayed awake all throughout the journey on the way home. I don't get that how that makes sense, but we move.
No idea. So there is that change. Is it a double change though? It is a double change. Matson off for Jody Jones. So Jody Jones coming off for Matson. A bit more of an attacking change, I think. Judging by a number of Jody Jones.
What baffles me is it was 7 hours there, 6 hours back. That does not make sense. It's meant to be 7 hours there, 7 hours there, 7 hours back.
I've no idea, Liam.
Neither do I.
I feel like you're kicking off for no reason. Liam's going to get brutal in a minute. That was sexy, Elliot. So unlucky. Elliot is finished, says Dylan. So Coventry have made all of their changes. Nottingham Forest still have
Yeah.
2 more that they can use.
Against Athletic Bilbao, Belbasmore. Wow, anybody can do that.
Coventry fans are really trying to get Coventry back into this.
Try doing a Prem game.
So as you'll see if you're watching the screen, we are slowly updating. So there you go. Change on the right-hand side, Ian Matson off for Jones, and off is Waghorn on for number 19, who I couldn't tell you who number 19 is without looking, which is Tyler Walker. Tyler Walker is on.
There's no change. I cannot see a thing. All I see is numbers.
Yeah, I've changed the numbers, mate.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Chris Welch, hope you're watching, mate. Well, that's a bit weird. Going out, Chris. He'll spark you out, mate. He will spark you right out, Valve.
I know this sounds very odd, but when's your birthday? Or has it already been?
It's in 2 days, mate. Tuesday.
Oh, nice one. Nice. It's Peter, won't it?
Yeah. Oh, so close. So close. We are still going to do a late show on Tuesday, though, because it's at night, so it doesn't really matter. Sick in the non-league, finished, says Dylan. Makes sense.
Oh, yeah, we got to do a preview tomorrow as well, haven't we?
We do.
3 p.m. as normal, I assume?
Yep. You've got it.
And then the Argo show proper on Wednesday.
Yeah.
8 p.m.
Yes. I don't think there's any games on Wednesday. Not sure. Yeah, I think it's Wednesday.
God knows what we're going to do for the show, because we always lose ideas during the season, don't we? Well, we have so far.
Well, yeah. We'll talk about some injuries, I'm sure. I might do a Watchalong for Arean QPR. I'm joking. I'm not doing a Watchalong for that. Actually, I can't do it this Wednesday. We'll have to skip this Wednesday.
What, the Argo show?
Mm-hmm.
Can you not do it Thursday?
No point, mate. We've already got 2 previews and all of that.
Oh, yeah.
We'll just skip it this week because I am on Charles Strong TV for a watch-along of Chelsea versus Villarreal.
Nice.
8 p.m.
Oh, if only it was 5:30.
Yeah, that'd been it. But yeah, we'll just skip it this week. We've still got 2 previews, a review. The review's on Wednesday as well, mate. So we might as well.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Might as well just skip the game this week. Skip the show this week. Yeah. We got shit tons of Argyle content this week anyway.
Yeah. That's the thing with Tuesday night, lads. That's the thing. Blame the EFL.
Well, to be fair, the only reason I'll talk to you about. Yeah, we've got so much with our obviously reviews and previews. I don't think we'll work it around. We'll work it. The Argyle show is something that we're working with. We're trialing it, seeing what we're doing. The other shows are fine because you preview in, but if we're doing previews and reviews for every game, the show is a bit different. I
was thinking of moving it. So say if we don't have a Tuesday night game, moving it to a Tuesday.
Maybe we'll see. I'm still working it out with the thing.
Yeah, I am.
Coventry, the Nottingham Forest coaching staff getting very animated, very animated. The 4th official is I don't know what is going on here. There's a lot of anger on the Forest bench. Forest are making a change though, so there's going to be a change. On comes number 11. I'm not sure who's coming off though. It doesn't really show the number. Well done, the EFL. Your board's broken, mate. So off comes I'm not sure who this is. Lovely. It is Alex Mighton on for Zinkengel, I think. We'll call him Philip. So Alex is off for Philip. Elliot is so good, says Velv Ishwan. I'm not sure who Velv Ishwan is, though, so apologies. Okay. Not sure who Velv Ishwan is. There we go. So, I'm not sure what number he was. Mighton, I think, was number 17. Forest. So, yeah, Mighton off for 11.
Yeah,
So
we're quite lucky tonight because there's no late game on a Sunday.
No, not this week anyway.
No, that's what I mean. We're quite lucky.
Yeah, it just means that it would make sense for me to be able to watch the whole match and then do the review.
Yeah.
Just makes more sense for me. Can proper talk about them.
Just go right.
Go.
I assume the full match will be the full match where it goes straight to the match, as in no talking, no build.
I'd have to.
Yeah, you'd hope so. Just skip the build.
If not, yeah. Liverpool fans have the IQ of a sloth, says Dylan. Well, that's brutal. But as said, you can see a change. Obviously, on comes Philip, off comes White, and then here come Nottingham Forest down the left-hand side. What can they do? Nothing. He's blocked very well. Philip trying to get past number 23. Coventry holding themselves quite well here, but not quite. Oh, that's going to be a free kick to Coventry. Oh, corner to Coventry. The hammer is getting very gobby. Very, very gobby. Yeah, he's looking for that, in my opinion. He's looking for that. Dabo is looking for that. What? Okay, so Sam Greenwood has just come in saying, "Dead channel. Are you jealous because I'm famous on YouTube?" Bro, why are you coming in with this energy? Okay. Just because you're on a lot of YouTube channels doesn't necessarily mean you're famous. And we may not have a large following, but do you want to know the best bit? Are some of the best subscribers that you could ever ask for. So, jog on.
He's been hidden.
Yeah. Yeah, like coming in with this energy. Maybe, in fact, maybe don't hide him, because look, if he wants to come on this channel with that energy, all right, and being that petty, because look, I understand YouTube is more of a dog eat dog thing. Look, you can't have other people being successful. That is simply not allowed, of course. Because some people might not want to watch some other person's content. They may want to watch someone else. And also, Sam, you tell me how many people are doing EFL coverage. I'd love to know, just out of curiosity. Because at the end of the day, yes, this channel may not have 1,000 subscribers, or we may not have as many as the United Stand or Let's Talk Football. But what we do is we work very hard. Well, I work very hard on this channel to bring the best content that we can for the subscribers. And I have some of the best goddamn subscribers on YouTube. Literally, not joking. I've got a very good mix of people. Brilliant subscribers. Love talking with them. And that's why we do this. We do this to interact with people on YouTube, and we're doing EFL coverage. 1 minute, Liam. 1 minute, Liam. 1 minute. So we do all of this. So at the end of the day, mate, coming in with that sort of energy, firstly, makes you look like a bit of a pillock. Let's be real. Oh, what was the comment? Yes. Dead channel. Are you jealous because I'm famous? Right. Firstly, you're not famous. Someone like Mark Goldbridge, who has 1 million subscribers, that is famous, right? Very well known in the YouTube brand. You are some poxy shithouse who thinks he's famous because he appears on a lot of channels, which you have no issue with you. I personally have never had an issue with you. To be frankly honest, I don't even know who you are. So you can't be that famous because I do scout YouTube. I do a lot. It is 1-1. Whilst I'm still absolutely battering Sam because he's an absolute pillock. We'll talk about that in a second. But it is 1-1. But yes, Sam, coming in with that energy, calling it a dead channel just also makes you look really pathetic, if you want me to be real to you. I didn't realise that you could be famous on YouTube. As I say, Goldbridge and that Let's Talk Football, they're famous because they have a lot of a following. And that's something that I could ever dream of having, and it's something that I would work very hard for. So to come in with that energy, I think is remarkable, mate. Absolutely remarkable. And it just shows, see, I want to say I'm a level-headed guy, which I am. I am a level-headed guy. Because I mean, the process of growing is a very difficult thing, as I'm sure you'd understand, having your own channel and being king famous. So yeah, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. And I'm sure the hard work that goes into, growing a channel. And I'm sure you also understand that other channels have to also grow. And speed isn't necessarily the essence. It's about the quality you bring, buddy. And we're always striving to bring the best quality that we can. Go check my first stream to go check where we are nowadays. You'll see the jump in quality. So we're always striving and trying to bring the best we can for our subscribers. I don't necessarily think you're one of them because you've never been on this channel before. And you've also come with such negative, shocking energy, if I'm being brutally honest with you. So my advice to you, buddy, because you do look older than me, judging by your picture, my advice to you, buddy, stay humble, right? Because you're not famous, because to be frankly honest, I have no idea who you are. And I bet if I asked the chat who you are, they probably don't even know you. So my advice to you, stay humble. Don't come into other people's channels with such a negative mindset because it makes you look like a knob. But yeah, most importantly, stay humble and don't be a dick. My advice, if you just want me to be truthful to you, you came with such a rude energy, in fact, I can sort of understand the type of person you are. Oh, I've got to, let's look on your Twitter, shall we? So Sam Greenwood, let's really do this, right? So Sam Greenwood, he does have Twitter, I've seen, because he was on, there we go. So, right, okay, so Sam Greenwood, let's see this. So Arsenal fan making sensible and not so sensible comments about a team I love. Follow me on other YouTube channels. You have 242 followers on Twitter, right? You have also Dylan. It's not a troll account, mate. It's genuinely him. So you have 242 subscribers. That's lovely. Let's see who you're followed by. Okay, you're followed by a few people I know. Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay, cool. So you've got 242 subscribers. Just type in Sam Greenwood on Twitter. Now I also, extremely humble. I have 266. So if we want to go down the route of, oh, you're more famous, which you're really not, because let's be real, you've got 242 Twitter followers, and I don't really give a shit how many I have. I've got 266, so if we want to go down that route, buddy, it may be a dead channel, but I have my own channel. You do not. You just probably appear on other people's channels, sound like a bit of a dick, and off away you go. Congratulations. But yes, if we're talking famous, and I don't class myself as anywhere near famous, by the way. I'm a lad from Plymouth who enjoys making content. Quite enjoy it, believe it or not. But the fact that I have more followers on Twitter, remarkable. So, Sam, my advice to you, as I say, stay humble, and don't be a dick. Right? I know it must be hard for you. Also, being an Arsenal fan might not be difficult. Might be difficult for you to remain humble. But yeah, just stay humble, buddy. Stay humble, buddy. He also said, I share his name. I'm my own person. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you, buddy. I was born first. Well done, buddy. Everyone clap for Sam now, please. Everyone clap for Sam, right? You were born first. Congratulations, dickhead. So my suggestion, do fuck off. Don't ever come on this channel again. And next time, stay humble, buddy, because you're not fucking famous. The last time I checked, a famous person was like, I don't know, someone well known in the community of what they do. Like, I would class a footballer as famous because everyone knows them. You, poxy little Twitter account, who probably chats shit, says some ridiculous things, and is laughed at by people. Not laughed with, laughed at. So, keep the same energy, stay humble, buddy, and don't be a dick. That's all I've got to say there. And Dylan, let Niall deal with this guy. Thank you. And I did. He's, yeah. Dylan says, I'm a valuable subscriber, moderator, and leader of Let's Talk EPL. Yes, you are, Dylan. We love that. We love that.
He can't comment. He can't comment anymore because he's hidden.
I have 237 followers on Twitter and post anything really on social media, especially YouTube, and almost have the same amount of followers. Dylan, apparently you are fucking famous. Congratulations, Dylan. You are famous. Well done. Velvy Wankanobi says, oh, I remember now. This was the guy who was on the stream with the racist guy. The one who said Rashford is using his colour to make excuses or something. Ah, yes, I remember now. Yes. Never a good look, is it? Racism doesn't tend to sit well in the football community, you absolute donkey. So, yes, love it. By the way, a change has been made. So, Cafu has come on. I'm not sure who's come off. I wasn't watching. I was too busy dealing with Sam, who, needed piping down a little bit. He needed putting down a bit because, that energy was somewhat shocking. Cop says, spelled wrong on purpose. He said, oh, yeah, saw that. You did a post. Wait, that means I'm famous. I got 6 subs and 800 followers on Twitter. Yes, Cop, you are indeed famous. Congratulations. Because apparently being famous, you only need 242 followers on Twitter and to be a bit of a prat. So Cop has 800. So Cop is now famous, apparently. Congratulations to Cop. Don't tell me Sam is a fully grown man acting like a 13-year-old. It would appear so. It would appear that a man who looks around about in his 40s, don't want to be rude, but you do, is acting like a 13-year-old. Well, hey, look, your family must be proud of you. That's all I will say. But, stay humble. Don't be a dick. That's my advice to you, buddy. Oh, and FYI, don't comment on this channel again, or you're just going to get yourself a block. No, he was unhidden. Well, not unhidden, but it was hidden.
Yep.
Oh.
Unlucky.
How long have you hidden him for? Not forever, I hope. I was hoping he would come in with more of his anger.
Just a mount.
I hope it would be for more of his. I need his anger. I might send him a private message on Twitter asking him why he's so humble, because he's such a humble guy. In fact, I will make sure that I just right. Yes, excellent. No, I'm not DMing the pleb. That's rude. What I'm going to do, humiliate him on Twitter. You know, that really famous guy? Yes, him. Now, where's my camera?
He looks about 50 as well, the old pleb.
Well, that's a bit rude.
He does.
I said he looked in his 40s because I was not so rude. Where's my camera? There it is. Excellent.
Where's what?
I was looking for my camera so that I could do this. Excellent. Excellent.
Hey. What?
No, I just feel that, you know, Sam would like to make this public. That is clearly the way to do it. Excellent. Sorted. Ask Sam Greenwood for a shout out because he's so famous. Yes, Sam, I'd love a shout out, mate. I'd absolutely love a shout out. Just to confirm, that is one. It is 1-1. Obviously, we missed a goal because Sam came with such negative energy. Hopefully, one day he can be happy with himself. I do doubt it, though. I do doubt it. But thank you to the extra subscriber. You know, being humble and growing continuously is the way to go. Sam obviously has not worked that bit out yet. He's worked out the growing bit, but maybe not the staying humble bit. He struggles with that. But it's okay. We are all here to help. Lyle Taylor was taken off for Cafu. So Cafu has come on. He's replacing Lyle Taylor. Right? So I can make that change now. But yes, you are right, Dylan. Sam is, you know, so famous. I don't know how I will ever match his Twitter followers. Ever. Oh wait. I already have apparently. Love to see it. So I'll be putting that tweet out a bit later because, you know, so it needs to stay humble, people. You need to say that's the first thing that you should be taught as a kid, right? First thing you should be taught is to stay humble, right? Really, really, really stay humble. Because no one likes big-headed assholes like himself. So we must all remember to stay humble, guys, and not be a dick. Very difficult, I do know. But moving on, back to the game. There is 3 minutes left. So we are into the 3 of 6 minutes of added time. There is an offside there, so that will be a free kick to Coventry. It is 1-1. Everyone has made their changes so far. It was a troll. I'm Sam, you idiot. Fool. Wow, Brandon, you very rude. Brandon is very rude. Brandon, why do you have such anger? Are you Stephen Featley in disguise? I think you probably are, because you haven't been given your daily dose of attention, you attention-seeking muppet. So, you know, again, you know, don't be a dick, Brandon. I know your mummy doesn't love you, and your daddy probably doesn't love you either, because, you know, you're on Twitter trying to upset other people's days. But, you know, there is someone out there for you. I don't know. Maybe the local bin. Wait, no, you know Stephen Featley. Well, I do know him. I don't work with him. Let's make that perfectly clear. He is a racist scumbag, and I don't want to associate with that because we're against racism, and he is for racism. So that is the difference there. Brandon loving it. Brandon is loving it. What did he do? Brandon, but basically, Dylan, Stephen was a little bit racist. When I say a little bit racist, I mean majorly racist, and we don't do business with racists. It's the first rule of my my motto. Don't work with my motto is very similar to Ryan Lowe's. Don't work with dicks. And unfortunately, he is a dick. Therefore, I don't work with him. So Brandon, you have chosen death. It's okay, Valve. Let them come in. What they don't realize is they're giving us views, which is even better. Even better. Even better. Love it. Love it. I chose to troll a random person and I hit gold with you. Well, you haven't really, because I'm not really that bothered. Look, if you're going to troll someone, the thing you have to do is you have to pick someone who gives a shit. So, you know, I'm very different to other people. Some people choose to ignore. I choose to slam you and basically body slam. It's quite funny. It's like the Big Show. Oh my God, Coventry have won this game in the last minute. Coventry have won under the last minute. This is incredible. So this guy is so this so-called Brandon person is trying to protect Sam Greenwood's reputation. Maybe, but as it stands, Coventry City have just scored, and Coventry City look like they are going to take all 3 points. A team that really struggled to do anything going forward have absolutely stolen this. They've stolen this at the end. It is Coventry 2, Nottingham Forest 1. And Jesus Christ, I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting that in the slightest. It's 2-1, guys. Coventry have won this right at the death. What an idea. And Nottingham Forest, Samba, his face is in the floor. He's like, oh, God. It was poor. It was poor. Oh, God. And there you have it. Coventry, first game back at home, and they have won the game. Congratulations. Brandon, are you good at maths? Maybe. Big up to Charles. But yes, big up, Charles. How are we doing? I had a dick come into the chat, so, you know, I had to body slam him like I normally do. You good at English? Not really. It's not one of my favourite subjects. It was never good. It's never something I was really good at. Not really. Coventry are seconds away from getting their win. The first game of the season back at the Ricoh Arena. And it looks like Coventry City may genuinely be taking all 3 points. They are loving it. They're taunting the Forest fans. Absolutely taunting them.
It is full time.
It is full time, guys. It is full time. And Coventry have won their first game back at the Ricoh Arena. It has finished Coventry 2, Nottingham Forest. You just apparently speak the language. Yes, I speak English and I can speak very well. I write very well. You know, shit happens sometimes, buddy. Now, I know you probably can't be asked to explain. What did Stephen Featley do that made him racist? Dylan, it is such a long explanation. Basically, he was just racist, and basically he allowed a racist onto his channel. But yeah, cop's got to go. Cop's got to go. So I do understand that. Thank you for being here, Cop, and I'll speak to you soon, mate. All right. But yeah, basically, Stephen allowed a racist onto his channel, and therefore we don't talk. So that, unfortunately, is that unfortunate that he actually took that way of life. But yeah, Brandon says, sorry, Sam ruined the game for you. He ruined nothing. I mean, the game was a bit of a ball fest until the last 10 minutes, really. 10, 15 minutes. So you actually entertained my day. Brandon, we know you're Sam. Sam was an absolute cunt who doesn't have the right to come on and say he famous when he's smallest person on the platform. Well, hey, let's not go in at Sam or Brandon, whatever his name is. We'll just call him Trolley. But guys, we are going to wrap it up there, as I'm going to go watch the replay of the Argyle match, and obviously we've got the review 9:30-ish. Depends really when I finish watching the game, to be brutally honest.
Just give me a
Brandon or Sam, whoever you are, you're a sad and disgusting human being, especially what you done to a gal. That was horrible. I don't know what happened there, but that is brutal. I get my GCSE results on Thursday. Yes, Dylan, good luck. I hope you do well, buddy. Our King Niall should be respected. Hey, respect his aunt. If he doesn't want to respect me, that's fine. I'll body slam him verbally. It's the least he deserves. But yeah, Valve says, good luck, Dylan. Hope you do well. Yep, we all wish you luck, Dylan. We do really hope you all do well. But we are going to wrap it up there. Coventry have won their first game back at the Ricoh Arena 2-1. Max says, you and Kenny team now. I am. I might be a bit late. I might be a bit late for that one. We'll see. We'll see. I've got to watch this Argyle match. I might do the 9 p.m., Liam?
Yes, fine. Mate.
9 p.m.
Yeah.
9 p.m. If I need to change it again, I will. But 9 p.m. is the Argyle review. And then I'm on Kenny's channel at 10 p.m. Aaron says, wow, late win. It was a late win. It really was. It was a late win. And Coventry, back at the Ricoh Arena, have won the game. They've done it. They've got the win for themselves. But we are going to wrap it up there because I've got so much shit to do and not enough time to do it. But guys, do check out our socials. Twitter, Let's Talk EPL. Instagram, Let's Talk EPL_. And on TikTok, Let's Talk Premier League. Liam, where can they find you?
Find me on Twitter, Liam PFC Martin 1. The YouTube name is above me. And Instagram is Liam PFC Martin.
Perfect, mate. Guys, we are leaving it there. A big thanks to everyone been watching. We'll be back at 9 p.m. But until then, guys, thanks for watching and peace out, guys.